Hello, hope you're doing all right. Thanks for FaceTiming me. Before you say anything, I'm just gonna say I've called you to help me with something because this is a huge task and I'm not quite sure how to do it myself. So I have been asked to look at the concept of what it means to be a healed human being. So, rather than starting at that massive topic, idea, bombshell, I figured we could start with a little bit of a step down. So, if we look at what being unhealed means, for example, because I feel like that's the first step, but then also, maybe, actually, we need to look at the source of what it means to be unhealed anyway. So kind of like we need to look into the wounds that cause something to be unhealed, right? But then I do think that the only wounds that human beings can actually have are physical ones, right? Surely. So like paper cuts or a scrape on someone's knee if they've fallen over. Like, I don't really understand the concept of how that can happen emotionally. It doesn't make sense to me. It's like being constantly prodded and poked, stabbed, slammed, broken, berated, attacked and ashamed, pained and pressured, tight and tense, triggered and trialed, jolted and jousted. Sometimes it can literally spread across the whole foundation, making cracks and creaks that burn just when it hits that right spot. The structure seems solid, but it's actually singed. Imagine you've broken your leg and it's really fucking bad. Your skin is ripped, the bones broken, the skin, you can see your shin through your kneecap with sections of bone splintered through muscle tissue. And yet, no one really notices. You're crying and screaming, shouting, pointing, pained, frustrated, angry, shocked, and no one understands. No one can help you. They don't know how. They can't even tell you that you're in pain. They can't even see that you're in pain. So you fix it yourself. You place the broken bone back together, pull the skin across, and you carry on. Over time it heals, but you always wonder if there's a life where you hadn't been broken or in pain. So you feel confusion between fusion and self, intense and limitless. All that's left is less of what came before, wishing there was more than just inward war between fantasy and reality, hidden behind binds, waiting for peace of mind, trying to trust what must happen for time to take over, to surrender. Stop. Wait. And listen. In. Out. Hold. For 4. Breathe in. Out. Hold. Repeat. Once more. Okay. That kind of makes sense, I guess. So it's not like... So let's use my paper cut example from earlier, right? So you've been holding a piece of paper, you've quickly taken it from your hand and you've ended up with a paper cut. And over time it's scabbed over, right? But actually it's only healed up to like 50%, and you don't notice it because it doesn't really hurt that much when you're just by yourself or when you're not doing anything. But if water gets in it or bacteria gets in it, it can get infected over time, and then it starts hurting again. So then, in order to be healed, the scab has to be all the way over, surely. Surely. Because then it means that it's gone, right? But then I guess it's not really gone, is it? It's not really gone because the scab's still there. So if the scab is still there, then there's still a wound there of some sort. So okay, I think I get it. So in order to be fully healed, that scab has to heal all the way over and then get to a point where it can just kind of fall off, and then it goes. And then you might just be left with a little scar. But how on earth are we supposed to do that? Because in the scars we're talking about, it's not like we can just go around and prod at it and prod at it and prod at it ourselves. We have to wait for something else to irritate it, or for something else to come along and show us that it hurts. So how? Tell me how on earth we're supposed to actually sort that out. Old thoughts cling to our skin and claw through things unseen. To transform, let go, and submit to all that has come before. Accept old flaws as rhythms, explore the higher vibrations from inward alterations, delve into the flame, detach rust from the pain, and deep into the shadows, dive down into the tempo, decompose all that's been enclosed. Detox through expression. Admit the confession. Purge the compression. Unchain the repression. Liberate the aggression. Free the oppression. Release the suppression. Unchain. Stop. Wait. Listen. And breathe. In. Out. Hold. For 4. In. Out. Hold. For 4. Let the dust settle. If peace is found within, then you'll always win. The caterpillars can only fly once they work from inside, and flowers can only flourish when the seeds have been nourished. Stop. Listen and breathe. Okay. See, this is why I came to you, because I just knew I knew that you'd have some fantastic responses and answers. I get it. So the scab that we have that's just there, if we feel that it gets hit or it gets knocked in it, and we don't really know what to do, we just have to look at it and just have to keep applying things try different medications, different lotions, different creams, until it gets to a point where the scab is over and it falls off and it's not there anymore. And it's something that we all have. It's something that we all walk around with. Maybe not even knowing, maybe knowing, but it's scary and it hurts and it's hard. Maybe we might spend our whole lives trying to heal over scabs that we didn't actually cause. We didn't ask for. We didn't want them. But the chances are that if we don't heal the wounds ourselves, then we'll just keep bleeding. And not just over us, but over other people as well. So in order to heal, we need to actually feel. However, we've established the kind of start of what it means to heal and feeling what's going on. But now you're going to hate me for this because it's another question. How do we truly feel our emotions? How do we create safe spaces to heal? How on earth are we supposed to just sit and deal with those kind of things? I don't know. Maybe that's a question for tomorrow. Thank you for calling. A bit of a heavy one. In fact, quite heavy. I apologise. But I'll call you tomorrow around the same time if you want to delve into how we feel our emotions. Yeah? So, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.